What's up, y'all? Happy 4th of July weekend. Hope all my fellow vault brothers are thriving and surviving, having a good weekend out there. Thank you for my subscribers, anybody tuning in and watching. Welcome to another session of Earl's Curls. I'm not the end all be all to Fallout, so you know I do jump between bills. I do work 60 plus hours a week, and sometimes I might be, when I have more time playing, I'm on top of it. I try to be thorough, so I do appreciate any feedback. If I miss some, let's be nice about it. You know, we're all a team. This is a community, and I don't mind a little criticism, but like I said, I'm not coming off like I got it all figured out. You might know something I don't know. I haven't been playing this game for a minute, but there are a lot of things I do know, but you can never know everything. There always changes and updates and things we miss. But anyway, with all that being said, get that out there in the open. We're going to be doing this over some Gatlin plasmas. I got some bloody 50% critical damage. This one has weapon speed. I got one also, got an anti-armor one. We'll do some Gatlin lasers and holy fire, all in power armor, and try to see what the best power armor heavy gun box gun weapon is. This one's got weapon speed, of course, 25%, 15% VATS critical charge. To me, if you're using power armor, that's pretty much a god roll. Critical damage is also good, but that VATS critical charge, maybe reload speed. This thing reloads pretty decent. Maybe reduce weight if you needed it, but I like the VATS critical charge. We only have to get 24 on our luck, which is very easy to do. We got it with the prime receiver. The plasma caster is one of the few rare heavy guns you can put actually calibrated capacitor to get extra critical damage. Most of the other heavy guns I do recommend prime. You got the rifle barrel, stern magazine, reflex sight, beam focuser, 114 fire rate, range is good, 228, VATS accuracies 59, not bad. It should be about 25 cans of coffee, but we're going to spend a little bit more, about 40 at least. We got all our heavy gunners maxed out, blocker maxed out because it's low health build. We'll be using emergency protocols, but we also want to be able to take those hits from the Wendigos and Earls while we're spamming coffee. Traveling pharmacy for our chems. Concentrated fire, because I have a VATS critical charge, I can take my Nuka-Cola nut, and I put 2 points back over here. Got concentrated fire, a little extra damage, a little more concentration. Life Giver maxed out for tankiness. Chemfing gives us 7 minutes at a tube, that's plenty of time. Fireproof for survivability. Radical for carry weight. Revenant will replace that lead belly, we'll revive ourselves. Party Boy with Streetwalker Special Blend, that'll give us a plus 12 or reception. Definitely needed. Tenderizer for damage. Bird rage for damage and a little bit extra resistance, an AP regen. Power user, I can only fit a 2 in there, get a 60% more out of our cores. Stabilize, get 40% more armor penetration plus excellent accuracy. Batteries included for our carry weight for cores and ammo. Gunsmith at a 4, you don't want your gun to break. That is definitely affects your DPS. So with the improved parakeet and that, you're fine with this. Action Boy at 3 for AP regen. We got through hackers. I always have food buffs. Always have that on. Born Survivor for survivability. Kicking in those stem packs. Gun foods. I took off. Happy Go Lucky. I don't need Nuka-Cola Dark. Put 2 in agility to help with AP. Adrenaline, maxed out for damage. Bloody Mess for damage. But who wants to see stuff blow up at a glory pace? Better criticals for extra 100% critical damage. You've got to use VATS criticals to make these heavy guns competitive with the commandos and to get a decent time. It does good with their regular enemies, but outside of VATS, it's going to take a while. Curator for ball heads and magazines. Start scenes for mutation. Critical savvy, get a crit every other shot. For looks at 33. Good with salt for a food buff. And we got sizzle install with 5 perks. It is kind of more in-game. Over at my buffs real quick, we got a little camp buff, busting our agility, busting our luck, busting our perception. Bobblehead big guns gives an extra 20% to heavy guns. We got Tesla Science 7 gives an extra 100% to our energy gun critical damage. Got a Union Power Armor bonuses, well-tuned going. We got some serums cancel negative effects, so we can free up spaces to maximize our build. For boss fight, Company T for AP regen. Instant Flower Tea, get a plus 40. You can also just use your Tudu Juice, get a plus 20. The Steep Melon Blossom Chai gives us a plus 4 to agility. You also just use your Mud Fruit and get you a plus 2. So you can get 80 or you can get 40 if you want the simple Sweet Muff Fruity, extra 100% critical damage. You can also use Bite Soup, get it really easier to get. Sweet Water Special Blend, plus 12, like I said. The Syrup Venison Berries of Luck, it's a plus 6. You see our luck's at 26. We got plenty of luck. Perception's at 23, so we're doing pretty decent for being in power armor. Those are the really main buffs right there. Soul Bean Soup give you extra endurance, plus we're on exploration team, so our endurance is 21 for being a power armor, pretty dang good. Sweet Potato Stew, a little health regen. We're in the mutations, got adrenaline, bird bones, eagle eyes, egghead. Grounded, not taking off, I got it canceled. Herbivore, hermitalian, marsupial, skelly skin, and speed demon. That's if you want to run it as a herbivore. Like I said, I have a full set of overeaters with emergency protocols on power armor. All right, let's get out and down ourselves real quick. See if we can get this first try. All right, go get us some dirty water. Get ourselves down. All right, I'm not going to chance it. We'll do potato salad. Oh, it's working. All right, let's get in our power armor. There's always something when you're doing it, trying to do a speed run. All right, before we get back to our dirty water, before we take off, put lead belly back on. All right, we'll take Revenant off. We'll put lead belly back on. Get our gun ready. Let's reload it. It reloads pretty fast, but you don't really need get our syringe ready. Y'all really need to put lock and load on this weapon. All right, I do advise to use it in first person. It's easier to aim. Like I said, you can use this inside and outside of that. A few enemies is pretty. It can jump your targets a gun fu. Maybe gun fu at a 2. Maybe it's a little much, but it's one of those points in agility to help have a higher AP pull off of. There we go. All right, guys, I need to borrow some of y'all's juice. And it is a spin-up weapon, so that is I didn't even reload. I hate when it does that. The spin-up weapon is the only one of the drawbacks of this. Alright, let's get everything ready. Make sure our coffee's in good position to spam it. Okay. We need a liquid courage. Coca-Cola Dark. Overdrive. Let's get right here. Since we got good range, we can spam this. I know what the map says, but maybe it's just I'm pressing as hard as I can, as quick as I can on console. I'm just going to always go a little bit over. I don't know. That's me. All right, looking good. We are melting, looking really good. What's up, Earl? Say hello to my Gatlin plasma. This is a bloody one. 391 is our damage. Oh yeah, come on, Earl. Work with me, Earl. Over half his health going down. Half his health with that coffee we spam. Alright, now we're going to spam some more. We got over half his health with it. I would consider that a decent amount. I don't know, maybe we can get it within. Maybe we can get it within 2 spams, I don't know. Come on, Earl, don't prove me wrong. Come on, Earl. Come on, Earl, just get it within 2 spams. Come on, Earl. Oh, the reload. Reload might have got us. Reload might have got us time, it did. Let's get a little bit more, we don't need much. We almost got it with 2 spams. Maybe if I had reloaded. There we go, right here. He was dead. I think we got a pretty decent time. I got that bloody with 50% critical damage. The trash 3rd star, but we'll have to switch up the build and use the color dark on it. I didn't even spam the color dark, but I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't have to even do that. That's just out of habit and using power armor. So that's my bad. That's a mistake. I'm going to point it out. I don't mind mistakes being pointed out, so nobody's perfect. When you're doing these speed runs, there's a lot goes on. You can forget, especially if you jump in between builds. But I mean, this gun does do really good damage outside of that. Look at shredding these Wendigos. Yes, when you're going against a boss, you got their defense mitigation that you have to take into account for, and you have to bypass it with that. So that's why the commando weapon is so powerful. What makes the heavy guns fall short. It makes them very costly in boss fights too, because you have to have coffee to farm it, trade it, buy it, however you want to get it. But it does make it's very doable, and it ain't something you just do all the time like a commando weapon. It doesn't take much at all. You know, you don't have to spam any coffee, with barely few when you're doing a commando run, stealth or railway. You don't take any AP costs. But other than the spin up, I think it did pretty good. I think you need to utilize this platform. It keeps you out of the fire, and it keeps you. Earl can kind of keep Earl off you a little bit. I gotta find him. Maybe I'll find him in time. Y'all stop hitting me. I'm not messing with y'all today. Nah, I'm not gonna find him. Sometimes that happens. He was outside. There he is. Ooh, got him just in time. Just in time. That was a close one. Sometimes I don't get so lucky. But anyway, I do give it a big red thumbs up. I just started trying to do some runs with the Gatlin plasma in power armor. I don't play a lot of power armor, but utilizing with heavy guns, there is a big advantage when you utilize stabilize and emergency protocols and making you super tanky. So it makes it pretty easy. I think you can get it in 2 spams. I tried my best with 1 spam, fast as I could. Maybe you can do it on PC, I don't know. But on Xbox, I think it did 2 is a very valuable goal. It took me 3, but I didn't have to do too much on that 3rd one. All right. Very fun weapon though. It definitely melts anything it comes in contact with. Let's clip in and put in compare it to the 50% critical damage, and let's see which wins out of weapon speed out of critical damage. What's up, y'all? Big Red here, coming at you with another episode of Earl's Curls as we're going over several runs with the Gatlin plasma. This time we're going to be using a bloody 50% critical damage. 3rd star is really trash. We do have it prime, in my opinion. Like I said, prime is for most heavy guns is the way to go. Besides the plasma capacitor, because it gets extra 100% extra critical damage with the calibrated capacitor. But we got the rifle barrel, standard magazine, the only one you got. Reflex sight for AP, and bats accuracy. You got beam focuser and patriotic paint. We got 91 fire rate according to my math. And it's divided by 10 times 27. The AP cost about 12, should be about 20. So we're going to spam a little bit more than that to see how long we can sustain our VATs. Over in the perk loadout, I did change it up a little bit because I don't have a VATs critical charge. In my opinion, that's one of the better roles for power armor, where reloading is not bad, but the thing reloads pretty fast, pretty decently. I got blocker maxed out, taking Earl's kick straight on, the Wendigo slapping us. I have my heavy gunners maxed out for damage, tribal performancy for chem. 1 rank of concentrated fire, we can get headshots, VAT criticals. It's a VAT critical build. You don't know, VAT criticals what bypasses the boss defense mitigation. You can kill him without it, but it takes a lot longer. We got life giver for a little extra tankiness at a rank 3, fireproof. For survivability. We got radical carry away cola nut with a combination happy go lucky with Nuka Cola Dark will give us plenty of luck. We got Revenant, we'll revive ourselves. We got Chem Fiend pop overdrive, and we'll replace Revenant with lead belly to spam coffee. Tenderizer for damage. Party Boy, combination of special order speed blend and get our perception up and a decent number for power armor, but with only one rank of perception. Intelligence, we have nerd rage for damage, resistance, and a little AP regen. Power user, help our cores last a little longer. Stabilized, we have 45% armor penetration. Irons included for the carry weight of cores and ammo. Gunsmith for durability of our gun to last so it don't break. We got Action Boy with AP regen. Free hikers, I got a lot of food buffs always. Born Survivor, survivability, adrenaline. We didn't put no gun food in here, not really needed, but we focus on this on our own. Max damage for adrenaline. We got Bloody Mess for an extra 15%, plus we don't want to see stuff blow up. Better criticals, like I said, if that's critical, it's going to be where we get all our damage. Curator revolver head magazine, starch genes for mutations. Critical savvy, we get that crit every other shot. And good with salt. For food buffs, we got sizzle install and 5 specials. Alright, you can go through, look at my buffs. I'm going to cut through some of this out so don't drag it out. I am going to revive myself. And I still got the same buffs going with if I went big guns, that's a sign of 7, normal serums, canceling effects, maximize the build, and other normal. If you look at the first run, you'll be able to get all the serums and the mutations. I'm using the same power armor. Just want to show you real quick. I'm gonna clip the rest out and move straight into the fight. I do stack my adrenaline, so the fight will be even Steven as far as buffs are concerned. Alright, let's check it out. Weapon itself is definitely a beast. I mean, we got him down in half health pretty quick. Hard part of me when all of those minions start coming around. Getting the game to register all our criticals. Still another 50. I think we're gonna get it maybe in three spans, maybe, I don't know. You gotta get enough to make it worth it, but it takes away from your time. Gotta press reload. Oh, stim pack, please. That didn't cost us another reload there. Come on, Earl. We didn't get it in 3 like I wanted. I need a little bit more. Hopefully we can take a couple of these hits. Alright, Earl, let's finish this off. Be nice, Earl. Work with me, Earl. Work with me, Earl. Almost there. Work with me, Earl. Got him. Let's get our stuff real quick for him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Got him? I can't get it. Are you kidding me? I won't even use no VAP for these guys. We're just gonna annihilate them. I can't believe that. See, this thing shreds through this regular enemies even without VAP. Look at that. We're annihilating them when it goes. Very fun weapon. Come on, guys. But I like it. The only reason I use it VAP is just take less ammo. Now watch out. That's the only drawback for me in this gun is the spin up time. Sometimes it's just very annoying. Especially in an event, sometimes you might, as soon as it gets spun up, the enemy might be dead. So sometimes it's good to have you another backup weapon that you can use. Come on, man. Earl, can't believe you did that to me. Oh man, look, he evaporated right inside there. I can't get it. Which I don't care, but I hate losing my voice stacks, you know, my liquid courage. I like to be able to replace them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to clip in and compare them side by side. See which one had the best DPS. Clearly weapon speed looked like it did outperform it, but we're going to compare them. Alright, here we go. We got weapon speed on top. Got a critical damage on bottom. You can see the critical damage is getting higher in numbers, but obviously the weapon speed is just eating Earl away. I mean, we get over half his health down in one spam of our coffee. So, and with the critical damage, even though we're getting more hit, we get more, higher numbers on our damage numbers, we're having to spam the coffee even before we get him halfway down. So, weapon speed, obviously, I mean, if the server is laggy, you know, your weapon speed is going to probably not outdo your critical damage, but on a good server, private server, most of the time, you know, you got a good server, your weapon speed is always going to outperform critical damage. I mean, look at that, clearly, weapon speed over critical damage. But, I mean, either one's going to do you fine. Weapon speed had a minute 24, critical damage, it was like 210. Pretty significant difference. But in everyday play, playing on a team, adventure mode, your critical damage is going to be probably better on a regular server than the weapon speed. Weapon speed I would recommend, especially for boss fights, solo, on a good responsive server. But all in all, it falls into the top, my top categories as far as my performance and what I think. Things I've reviewed, it beat the plasma caster, and I could probably get it a little bit lower on my time, but it's right there with the Holy Fire without power armor. Now I'm gonna come back and do some Holy Fires with power armor and compare some comparisons, trying to find, you know, what's the best top heavy gun boss killing weapon for Fallout 76. So, what's your opinion? What do you think? Gatlin plasma, Holy Fire, plasma caster, Gatlin ultrasight Gatlin laser. I'm going to do a pretty good comparison of all those with power armor, utilize and stabilize. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you got anything out of it. If I let things out, be nice, please, but I do appreciate the feedback, so we're all in this together. And hope y'all thrive and survive out there in the wasteland. Get you a Gatlin plasma, big red thumbs up. We're going to go anti-armor next versus bloody. Who do you think is going to win? Y'all, hope y'all have a good day. Happy 4th of July weekend. It's Big Red, and I'll see y'all on the next one.